It has become an established trend in the Nigeria of today that most governors from the southeastern part of Nigeria, or better still, many politicians from the southeastern part of Nigeria, have publicly over time displayed their envy against His Excellency, Mr. Gregory Peter Obi. In fact, they have not refused to display or show, their animosity towards the personality of His Excellency, Mr. Gregory Peter Obi, either because of how popular Peter Obi has become over time or because of the acceptance and possibly the validation Peter Obi has gotten across Nigeria, especially among the youth in this country. The video you're about to see here is the Minister of Works, the former governor of Ebonyi State, Engineer Dave Umahi, speaking in a very short press briefing, in summary, trying to say that he is a better presidential candidate than Peter Obi. Now you begin to ask yourself, is Peter Obi competing with you? Why are you going extra miles in trying to draw this unnecessary comparison? If you want to be the president of Nigeria, go to the ballot and contest to be the president. Anyway, he also went further to say that all the southeastern governors are all supporting President Bola Tinubu's second-term re-election bid. You know what I mean? The same thing they said in 2023.
All the governors of Southeast are supporting, the President Bola Tinubu's second term. I saw a man that was running his mouth, and the man was saying the only place that you have, 100% support, a man has his region intact is, in Southeast, and he was talking of my brother Peter Obi. If when the presidency will come to Southeast, I should be at the forefront because of my performance. And I've asked for debate. Anybody that feels otherwise, I created something out of this Ebonyi State. God used me to do it. And so we compare, governor to governor time and compare what you have done for Southeast. I beat my chest and said, listen, God has used me, President Bola has used me to better the laws of Southeast. You can tell me when else we had it this good. And so boldly we are saying that.
Well, looking at the trajectory of events in the Nigeria of today, you can clearly see that there is a lot of gang ups against Peter Obi from his own, father's kingdom, from his own father's compound, right from southeastern part of Nigeria. Many of the politicians you see today criticizing Peter Obi, many of them would have wished that they are Peter Obi, that they are getting the type of attention Peter Obi is getting from Nigerians, and from Nigeria. Many of them would wish that they become Peter Obi, they become so prominent and so widely accepted or acceptable by Nigeria and Nigerians in manner, with which Peter Obi has been grossly accepted, because wherever the man Obi goes, his acceptance, his celebration, you will see it all around him. Therefore, I am not surprised by the statement of Dave Umahi. You know what I mean? We have seen that over time. A typical example is the current governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Soludo. He has been over time sending unprovoked, unsolicited attacks to Peter Obi here and there. At the slightest event that comes up, boom, the man will send rains of attack on Peter Obi. So the same thing is Dave Umahi doing as well. There is no comparison between Dave Umahi and Peter Obi. We don't want to dive into that. Peter Obi was a governor between 2006 and I think 2014 after his second term. Dave Umahi was deputy governor from 2011 to 2015. Then he became a governor from 2015 till 2023. And before he now became a minister, he was a senator, for a few months. And then until he was appointed a minister. You know what I mean? So before you begin to do some of this comparison, think about how much was the budget, the federal allocation for state between 2006 and 2014, and how much is the state federal allocation for state between 2015 and 2023. And Peter Obi is not just a man we are looking up to for his track record. We are celebrating him because of his integrity. He's a man that stood by what he preaches. He's a man who has shown that you don't need too many years to actually prove a point as a political office holder in Nigeria is a man who has shown no desperation about political offices. He was done with governor. He went back home to his business. Look at David Umahi, for example. Those of them, they know one common robe from Nigerian government money. From deputy governor to senator to minister. You know what I mean? So, I don't want to dive into any comparative analysis between David Umahi and Peter Obi. Peter Obi's, track record of consistency and integrity alone has knocked off whatever he thinks he has become over time, or whatever he thinks he achieved over time in Ebonyi State. You know what I mean? We are talking about integrity, doing the right thing even when nobody is watching. Is it not the same David Umahi that a woman was calling out the other time on social media for not paying her money, the money she spent during the campaign period and all of that? You know what? So when we see people, we check the antecedent, we check who they are, what they say they are, and how they've been able to navigate over the years through what they preach. So comparatively, there is no reason to compare Peter Obi and David Umahi, or to compare Peter Obi with David Umahi. It will be an insult on the integrity of Peter Obi, on the long-lasting, many years of disciplined lifestyle that Peter Obi has built for himself. It will be a very big insult. Meanwhile, David Umahi is saying that all the Southeastern governors are supporting President Bola Tinubu's second-term bid. Well, in 2023, we all remember that majority of the Southeastern governors, majority of them did not support Peter Obi. Many of them supported Bola Tinubu openly. But what happened at the end of the day? We can still, reference the election result of 2023, what actually happened, so that it will be a reminder to David Umahi that even in his own state, Ebonyi State, that Peter Obi knocked off Alhaji Bola Tinubu, even with all your popularity as David Umahi, as an ex-governor, ex-deputy governor, ex-senator, you could not secure Ebonyi State for Alhaji Bola Tinubu. Peter Obi was able to knock you off from that very region. Now, let's take a look on that result. In Abia State, APC got 8,914 votes. This is 2023 presidential election result. Labour Party, that is Peter Obi, got 327,095 votes, while PDP got only 22,676 votes. In Anambra State, Peter Obi got 584,621 votes, while APC got 5,111 votes, NMPP 1,967, PDP 9,036 votes. Now let's go back to Imo State. In Imo State, APC got 66,171. Labour Party, that is Peter Obi, got 352,904, while PDP got 30,004 votes. Now let's go to Enugu State. In Enugu State, APC got 15,749 votes, while Peter Obi Labour Party got 428,640 votes. NMPP got 4,772 votes, while PDP got 1,808 votes. I don't even know how NMPP got more votes than PDP. Chai, about Nigeria, election results sometimes they tire person. Now in Ebonyi State, APC got 42,402 votes. APGA got 4,120. Peter Obi, that is Labour Party, got 259,738 votes. PDP got only 13,503 votes. Now you begin to ask yourself, if this election result of 2023 is not speaking to David Umahi before he comes out publicly to say some of these, things that does not hold any water, whether the Southeastern governors are supporting Tinubu or not, what they possess as an individual is 5 votes. Each of them have 1 vote to give Bola Tinubu. But when we talk about the people are not moving with their governors. Even though we all know that politics is local, but when it comes to federal election, like Mr. President, every governor is on his own. Your name is Oyo. So with all your permutations and all your bragging that in the scheme of things, if you are talking about presidency, that you're a better candidate than Peter Obi, this and that and that. If you want to try your luck, buy presidential ticket and, test your popularity and see whether you will get 2,000 votes, across the 36 states in Nigeria. The same thing I told the governor of Anambra State, Soludo. If you think you're a better candidate, buy presidential election ticket and test your popularity and test the competency you claim you have so that it go clear for your eyes. So at this point, we will continue to make it known to cat and rat that in the Nigeria of today, Peter Obi is the man that is needed to come and fix, the scheme of things in the Nigeria of today, to come and give us a good level ground of democratic governance so that we can actually entrench, rule of law, due process in this country, Nigeria. That judiciary will once again become the last hope of a common man. As you watch this video, don't forget to let me know what you think in the comment section and share this video. Man, another person, see him. God bless you.